Hello, lovely viewers, and welcome to another episode of Must Be Free TV. I'm Victor,
I'm Martin.
and we are here today to talk to you about a very queer television show for Pride Month.
Hey, happy
Yay!
Pride!
Happy Pride! Heck yeah! And today we are talking about the show Queer as Folk. I chose season 1, episode 1. Um,
Uh-huh.
called Thursday, I think it
Yeah,
Thursday
yeah,
was one of the episode titles I found, but then I found another one, so who knows? Thursday is a good title.
sure.
Yeah. Um, but yes, I was on the lookout for free queer TV shows. I think this one is probably maybe the classiest of the bunch that I was looking at.
Oh,
That was available for
really?
free, which
Oh, really? Wait. Oh, hold on. You're telling me that was the classiest episode you could find?
you know, I I think so. I went looking for, like sort of okay. So this is like one of the ones that comes to mind like right away for me, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
I did find a couple other shows which looked kind of campy and funny. So there was one called Gayborhood, I think it was called. And
Okay.
then there were Uh, I think I couldn't get, like, the L word and other stuff like that, which I had heard of before.
Oh, that word would have been fun.
Right, right. So, actually, maybe this is a good question for you, like, when you think of, like, sort of classic queer TV shows, what comes to mind for you?
uh, Queer eye for the straight guy.
Yes, that's
Um,
another one. That's another one that was not for free, but yes, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I wonder why this one was. No offense, no offense. Queer as Folk is classic queer media. Actually, I say that. When people say that Queer as Folk is classic queer media, are they talking about the UK one or the American/Canadian one?
Or I feel like most of the people I've talked to are probably talking about the American version, and I should note we watched the UK version for
Yep,
this episode today,
yep, we did.
which we did, which I was completely unfamiliar with. So actually, what is your relationship with this particular show, Queer as Folk?
The UK version?
No, well, either UK or US version.
Oh, to be fully honest, I have, well, I guess I can't say that anymore. Prior to a few days ago, I had seen neither.
Okay.
Queer as Folk has been on my watch list for a very long time. Why hasn't it been taken off? Um, Forgetfulness.
Hmm.
There are too many Mario games to play. You
True.
know, sometimes you just gotta play through every board in Mario Party for the 700th time, and
Hmm.
Queer as Folk doesn't always fit into that schedule.
Hmm. Very busy.
But yeah, I was aware that the Queer as Folk that I guess familiar with, even though I'd never watched it, was an adaptation of a UK show. I have no idea how much they actually differ. Um, but yeah, the American one definitely ran longer.
Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
think that's more of like a. It has more to do with just the way American TV works. My understanding of UK TV, including things like sitcoms and
Hmm.
comedy shows, that
Hmm.
in America, we kind of expect like a sitcom or even one that has like a plot, a connected plot, to just
Hmm.
kind of go on as long as the ratings are good enough. Um, but UK shows are kind of made with a specific number of episodes in mind, usually.
Hmm. Like a very small number of episodes.
Yeah, and then once they get through those episodes, it's just over.
Yep. Yep. Oh, I see. Versus like, we'll kind of like keep this as long as it seems popular. So like, you better write it like that and pace it like that.
Like, maybe things are actually no, things aren't really different with streaming.
Mm.
But yeah, it's more of like you're gonna keep writing this show to go on as long as we need it to versus until it makes sense to stop.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I don't want to. I have a feeling
Mhm.
that kind of thought might be coming from other people than the creative team most of the time.
Right. Right. Perhaps, perchance. Who can
I
say?
just I just think that might be the case. I mean, I don't have proof.
Mhm.
How
Mhm.
could I have proof? Decades upon decades of proof. Um, but yeah, uh, Queer as Folk. Stuart sucks.
He does. He sucks so much. And okay, so I have seen maybe like I think like 3 or 4 episodes of the US version of this. And that would have been a while ago. So this is maybe like at least 5 years ago or more. I did not watch this at the time because I'm pretty sure I was well, I think when the US version aired, I was, like, still a teenager, and that was, like, absolutely not going to be watched in my household with my parents around. No way, no how.
You were
Um,
a teenager between 2000 and 2005?
yes.
Oh. Uh, I was still in elementary school,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. So, absolutely not. Yep,
nope,
yep.
nope,
Nope, absolutely
not
not.
at all.
Nope. But I think this is again like other the other shows we mentioned. These was like one of the queer TV shows out there, like along with
Ooh.
L Word, Queer as Folk, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, right? Which is the full title because it was 2003 or whatever, right?
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like were there Will and Grace, of course. I also looked for Will and Grace. That was not free either.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like those were kind of the big standouts on like network television that I knew about as a super closeted teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And then like sort of like, ooh, I had heard vaguely of these queer TV shows and this new logo TV with all of the queer programming, right? Um,
I mean, basically everything on PBS counts too. Like,
could you
let's be real. Like,
elaborate?
there is nothing straight on that Sesame Street.
Oh my God,
Let's be
canonically
honest.
queer.
Let's be honest. Okay. Cookie Monster didn't get that good at eating cookies by actually eating cookies. He was eating something else.
Oh my God. I see the Muppets definitely have their share of queer characters, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And like we can go on and on about like the Disney queer villains in indoctrinating the kids. Like,
Isn't it great
oh my
how
God.
almost every character that queer people like really latch on to at Disney
Mm-hmm.
is a bad
They're the
guy?
bad guys. Why does it end up this way? Who knows? But yes, so
I also don't trust Disney to
no.
make queer characters. I'm sorry.
See,
Disney, I want you to do better. I really do want you to do better. Actually, no, no, I will give them credit. There was that Baymax short series that premiered on
oh,
Disney Plus, and there were multiple queer characters in that. In fact, one of the episodes centered on a I don't know if he was gay, queer man and his hard crush on this really hot guy.
okay.
I believe the main character was voiced by Jabuki Young White. Um,
Okay. Okay.
Highly recommend Baymax. That was so cute. In fact, there's an episode all about Baymax helping a girl get supplies for her first period. And when he's in the store and he's like, well, does anyone have any advice on which one of these things to buy? A
Mhm.
bunch of people give him advice, and one of those people is a trans man.
Yes. Yes.
And I thought that was lovely.
I think that's super neat.
So, you know what, Disney? I take it back. You are improving. Not enough, but you are improving.
Okay, I have not watched that. I need to go watch that now because I've seen through social media like that specific looking for menstrual products in the store
Mm-hmm.
clip with Baymax. But I like the sound of this. When you mentioned Disney, I thought the thing that came to mind for me was the first queer character in a Disney film that they've done 3 times in recent memory with, like, LeFou and the Star Wars characters who are on screen for under 3 seconds,
Oh
and
my
I'm pretty
god.
sure there was another one,
Oh my god.
and other egregious, rainbow Disney nonsense that they've tried to pull, but I like the Baymax thing, and, I'll go look for that. Oh my god.
I hear the main character in the Owl House is bi,
Oh, true.
so
True.
there is that.
Yes.
See, there are people trying. Disney saw
Yes.
the success of Steven Universe and said, "Oh, we can do gay. I see gay. We can do gay."
Oh my god. I feel like all of the stories from these creators I don't remember about Steven Universe specifically. I love Steven Universe. Um, but I feel like all of the creators are telling stories like the network just hated what we were doing so much and like we had to fight for every inch of like inclusion we had in this. But yes, they did produce Steven Universe, which is one of the queerest shows out there and I love it so much. Oh my god.
Oh no, Disney
Oh.
didn't produce that shit. That was Cartoon Network.
Oh, that was Cartoon Network? Well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh no, Disney? What? Oh my gosh. You know what? I could be wrong. Uh, I think there's some weird, not weird. There's some I don't know if it's completely fan canon of like the daughter of Maleficent and the daughter of the evil queen kind of being
Mm,
in a sapphic love thingy in the Disney Descendants movies. It's not canon
okay.
because I'm pretty sure
Oh my
she
god.
Maleficent's daughter ends up in a thing with the son of Belle and the Beast,
Okay.
which is much less interesting. But at the
Mhm,
same time, that character, the son of Belle and the Beast,
mhm.
he is so patient and so forgiving, which I guess makes sense. He's the son of Belle. But
Mm.
like,
Is there shenanigans that goes on in this movie?
so to put it gently, it's done with magic, so it's not exactly the same. Um, but in the very first Descendants movie, there is a point where Mal, the daughter of Maleficent, because
Love it.
creativity, essentially magic roofies her future boyfriend slash husband, because I'm pretty sure they get married
No.
and they're still
Okay.
teenagers. So again, very Disney,
Okay.
very Disney.
Okay. Dear Lord.
Snow White was a child, y'all.
Yep. Yep. She sure was abandoned in the woods.
I know she looks vaguely 22, but that is a child.
She
Oh
sure
my
was. Oh, Disney.
gosh.
But
Oh, Disney. You and your marrying children off early and magic
Lord.
drugging your boyfriends.
Right. Oh my
It's
god.
so cute because he, there's a point where
Uh-oh.
he jumps in a magic lake and it wears off and she doesn't know, but then she feels guilty and tells him, and she's like, and he's like, yeah, I knew. It wore off. I'm glad that you told me.
Oh,
I'm gonna date you. And I'm gonna marry
no.
you. I'm
Oh,
just
no.
no. We
Disney,
do
do
not
better.
we do not marry our attackers. That's not hot.
Nope.
Don't let the fanfics fool you. That's not hot.
That's what Belle did, though, right? Like, in the end. But I
Look, we
digress
don't have
because
enough
we could
time.
we could unpack problematic Disney all day, but we are here to talk about Queer as Folk UK. So I will wrench us back and say, okay, so in my like minimal research to find some more background about the show, so this episode premiered on February 23rd of 1999, and this show ran for I think it looks like one season and then like two like sort of specials. It looks like maybe. Um,
Yeah, there were 8 normal episodes and then it ended, and then there were 2 special episodes. I'm not sure if those were like continuations or like a Thanksgiving special.
hmm,
Eh.
I don't know either. Yeah. So this was 1999 to 2000. The showrunner was I don't know if showrunner is the right word or the executive producer. The producer is Russell T Davies of Doctor Who revival fame, which I was like, why do I know this name? But that is kind of dope, right?
Oh, That explains the very blatant product placement.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
okay, we'll
didn't
get
catch
to it
that.
later, but that
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh, Doctor Who, but
Yes.
now it makes sense.
See, but I think that was actually just like a callback rather than a advertisement because Doctor Who Revival had not happened yet because that was 2005. So I think this was just
Oh,
nerd shit, love of the game.
was this his backdoor pitch to get the revival to happen?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, wait, I get it. Backdoor,
Backdoor. I thought
cause
he did
gay.
it intentionally because they're doing butt stuff.
It's so dumb.
Oh
Oh, happy
my god.
Pride.
Happy Pride.
Uh,
So, jumping right into it. So yes, so this is set in the UK. It is set in Manchester around Canal Street. I know very little about this, so apologies for anything we miss here culturally. I did try to look up a few of the things, but
Listen,
I am
Victor. No, 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 no,
uh,
no, no, no. We are American. We do not apologize to those colonizing fucks.
oh my god.
The only people who get to colonize other places and not say sorry is goddamn America.
Goddamn America.
Land of the free,
Oh,
home of the horrid, horrid criminals.
yes, correct.
But we won't get too deep into that.
No, we won't. So, we open the show on like the opening credits, kind of like a upbeat tune. I think this is like a fairly like they use this like theme a lot like throughout the show, this little musical bar here. And we open on kind of like a I guess nowadays it would be like the reality TV style narration where it's like the person against like a flat background, like talking to the camera directly.
Yeah, they're. I think they're. I think they're usually called like either talking heads or confessionals. But yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's clearly like trying to go for a either a reality show type thing or almost like a documentary where they're coming in to like give details on what happened.
Yeah, or like talk about it afterwards or something, right? Like I guess
Yeah.
like I never watched any Sex in the City. What a crime. But like I
How?
can't I know. I just missed vast amounts of television, which is part of why I'm enjoying doing this podcast so much. Let me tell you. So
God.
missed Sex and the City entirely, but I know she does like the like and as I like pondered, I thought like she narrates some stuff like
And
in her
as
head,
I
right?
pondered, I don't think she's ever said those words.
Wait, okay, but it's not pondered, but it's like I couldn't help but think and then there's
And then
some
I wondered,
and then I
oh my
wondered
God.
was
And
his
as I pondered,
and as I that's the vibe I took away from it and that's I choose to live in my truth for that.
as I dipped my
this,
quill in my
this is a
ink and
fucking
began
crime.
to write within my parchment,
Yes, yes. Do you
I
know how much
quizzically thought, "Oh, what would Cassandra do with a butt plug up her ass? Ah, that's it. Ride on her favorite stallion, not her husband."
who was the better ride, her husband or her stallion? Nope, that was a terrible
Jesus!
accent. Christ in heaven.
Oh
Anyway,
no! Oh, I hope y'all hate it.
happy Pride. Anyway, so we start on this narration, and we find out this is Vince talking. I do appreciate that they color code all of the backgrounds of like which character is doing the like talking head. So this is Vince with a yellow background. And he's introducing us to their world. So he's saying, this Thursday was mental. So this Thursday in Babylon, which is presumably a club that they're going out to, used to be 70s night, but now it's 90s night, and it makes you feel
Ooh.
ancient. I think this is in 1999, so like 90s night it's just fresh, wild.
It's just kind of like today's music. Wait, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you mean it
What
makes
do you
you
mean?
feel old?
Okay, so
That's like someone getting upset that they're playing Megan the Stallion, and you're like, I
yeah.
feel like I'm 80. Like, nigga,
Oh
what?
my god. Well, okay, so then he talks about chasing after some mad bloke with every episode of Juliet Bravo on tape. I had no idea what a lot of this was, but I looked
No
this up,
fucking clue.
and I guess this is some like random BBC police drama. And so what I took away from this is like he's this person is mad because he's like super boring because he just has like recorded all the episodes of this random TV show, I guess. Um, so it's like,
Which I
yeah,
don't really get because we find out that Vince is a fucking loser.
fucking nerd.
He has like someone can say, "Hey, where was this name used? Oh, in show A and show B and cartoon C. I think maybe in comic book 12."
Uh-huh. Oh yes,
And you're
yes.
gonna insult
Fucking
someone
nerd.
for having a box set of a cop procedural?
Yes, yes. Okay. And so I looked this up afterwards to see like because I was curious how old Vince and Stuart are supposed to be, and they are supposed to be 29.
Oh, it makes it even worse.
Right. So they're young these young pricks just out on the town,
Oh
worried about
no.
aging and turning 30, which like spare me, Christ
Okay,
in heaven.
listen, queers. I need y'all to understand. Actually, use young people. And that
Yes.
means, guess what? You're 30, you're still fucking young. I
Yes.
don't get this idea that your life just ends at 30.
I don't
At
know either.
30, hopefully, at that point, you've at least figured some shit out. You won't have figured everything out because you can
Mm-mm.
be 80 and you still wouldn't have figured everything out.
Mm-mm.
But you figure enough stuff out that you have some clue of who you are and more
Exactly.
confidence in yourself and
Exactly.
understanding a better understanding of what you like and what you don't like, what you want and
Mm-hmm.
what you don't want. That's all it means. Like a lot of the stuff that 20-year-olds do, shocker, is still the same shit a lot of 30-year-olds do, but they
Mm-hmm.
do it with a bit more thought behind it
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. At
Mm-hmm.
least there's a possibility of doing it with more thought behind it.
Exactly. And like maybe you do only the things you actually want to do and you go real hard
Right!
into those, you know?
Right!
It's great. But yeah, this is like this like turning 30 is like the end of everything shit, which like there's a lot of life after 30, but your knees start hurting. Let me say that. And your body starts breaking down. So like
You
do
haven't been doing
exercise
your
and do shit. Yeah.
you haven't
What'd you
been
say?
doing your squats,
I
clearly.
sure have not been. Oh my god. Squat for your knees. Is that how that works? I don't
I'm
know.
not even joking. That is the reason why I started doing squats is because I
Oh.
wanted to be able to reach down to the bottom shelf at the grocery store without like feeling like I'm about to fall over every
Yes.
time.
Yes. I found the term functional fitness, I think, within the last couple of years, and I really love that because it's like, like there's reasons to go to the gym for like, aesthetics and bodybuilding and stuff like that. But also like I would like my knees to continue to work and I would like to be able to
Right.
like walk around the town when I want to, right? Like this is actually a goal that I would like to preserve and like strive for, right? And that requires exercise. And like if
Right,
I focus on that,
exactly.
I can do it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't need to exercise to like get six-pack abs.
Mhm.
Exercise because you want to be able to get up out of bed without needing to grab a railing.
Mhm.
Exercise because you want to be able to, you know, stand up without screaming.
Mhm.
Exercise because when the time comes, you want to be able to suplex your dad down a set of stairs.
Yes. When the occasion arises. Oh god.
Because not all of us can wait for the death to happen.
Oh my
I need enough money for that new car now.
god. No. Christ. Oh god. But yes, functional fitness. Yes, these ancient ancient guys are about to turn 30.
Absolutely
God.
geriatric.
Yeah, absolutely just ancient. So, okay, so they are coming out of this nightclub. And it's just another Thursday out in Canal Street, I guess. They are leaving the
Sure.
nightclub and walking down the street. Um, and they're with Vince is there. He's with his friend Stuart, who is um, so Stuart has copped off, which I guess means something like hooking up is,
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
guess, the
sure that's
equivalent.
what it means.
Okay, cool. So like he's he catches his friends leaving the bar, but he's saying like, "Oh, hang on, like I'm gonna try to like cop off with some other guy. Like, wait for me, please, so you can give me a ride." And they're like, "Ugh, fine." Like, in like, I guess like he made Vince be the designated driver so he can't drink, but then he's like trying to hook up after they want to leave, which is wild. Um,
Rude.
so rude. But so they're walking down the street. Some big dude is like following them, like the camera cuts to him kind of sketchily. So I think this at this point they start talking about like copping off with muscle muscle guys, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I really love a bunch of the one-liners in this show. So they're like there's something like, "Oh man, like I can't do it with like muscle guys. Like he takes his kit off, he looks like it's Marky Mark. I take mine off, and it's Norman Wisdom, the joke was lost on me in the moment because I did not know who this was. And I guess he's like this British comedian dude. I thought
Yeah,
this dude was kind of cute when I looked him up.
he doesn't look bad. I
Right?
don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like maybe
Again, maybe it's like actually I don't know how old. Well, no, no. I think he died in like I think he lived to 95.
okay,
Um, so I guess yeah, he would have been in like his
50s or 60s,
80s,
80s. Okay, so
80s and
maybe like
99.
okay, so when they were like kids, it was who've been kind of like middle-aged dude ish.
Yeah, I guess yeah, they were more referring to like yeah, I look scraggly, but
Yeah,
I've gone on record saying that if you look like Rod Sterling,
you can still get it until for a
applications
long
are open,
time,
baby.
right? Oh my god, like I don't know. But so I don't understand why like they're hating like that. But whatever. We also get the comment that, oh yeah, like working with muscles or like being let loose on a bouncy castle, which was a very wild description of that, you
I
know.
yeah, nope, I ain't got nothing. Go ahead.
I have nothing to say about this.
Now I will say this: the man that's following them,
Mhm.
it's not revealed until later, but
Yes.
immediately something looked off about his body. And I'm not
Oh.
saying that as a way to body shame. I'm saying that nothing, like something just looked off. The
Mm.
proportions were wrong.
Okay.
Like the way that it looked like abs were sort of pushing through the shirt,
Mm.
but his chest was not really matching up. Granted, like I guess you can have six pack abs to having a big chest, but
Mhm.
it wasn't big. It wasn't looking proportional, and then the
Mhm.
arms were
Not
kind of
proportional either.
not proportional either, and the way he was walking looked very uncomfortable.
Mm.
Just something looked very wrong. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, I see. I didn't clock any of that. Um,
Oh,
I'm
Victor,
just
you're
I'm
not
just an observant for large men in a t-shirt.
you're not judgy enough.
Nope. Nope.
I noticed all this
You're
immediately
like
because I
something
was
is
looking
funky.
for his weak points. This is not a man that I will ever meet in my life, but I just want to be prepared to take him down in my
Mhm.
fantasies.
Mhm. Good, good. Oh my god. Okay, so they are walking down the street being followed by this big dude who is moving kind of weirdly. But then you cut to an alley shot of two guys just making out in the alley while Vince narrates like sometimes you just get bored of a shag and wank him off in a doorway and move on and keep looking. I have to read all these fucking lines.
Go for it.
But they're really incredible. Oh my god. Like wild. But so then at this point we get our first shot of this kid who is like kind of like sitting outside the bar, like looking around. We don't learn his name yet. This is we learn eventually in a comedy moment that this is Nathan, played by Charlie Hunnam, which I only knew from Sons of Anarchy, which is very funny that he is like in this show specifically as his like start. Um, given Sons of Anarchy is
Who
so like I don't know, like macho aggro kind of shit. We
Who
love a
was he in
range.
Sons of Anarchy?
I think he's one of the main characters. No, he's like he's like the Jax. Is that his name? I don't know the show. Dex
No idea.
Jax. Okay. Um, but yeah, so this is young Charlie Hunnam, who is 18 at this point. But this kid is sort of standing outside the gay bars
Wait, wait,
on the
wait,
street.
wait. The
Yeah, yeah.
actor is 18.
The actor is 18.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah, I'll go on. But yeah. So he's looking around at the best bar to go to. So he asks this guy in the street passing by, where to go. And the guy says,
Wait, can
well,
I do this? Can I do this
yeah,
one?
yes, please. It's incredible.
All right, kid. If you want bastards, go in there. If you want wankers, go in there. And if you want selfish little mincing piss-tight dickheads, then pick a building. Any building. It's full of them.
What an incredible line.
What was that accent? I think that was... I'm not even going to try to pretend like I know what that was.
You know,
God.
my British accent is not putting on a strong showing tonight, so we're just gonna
What
we're
we're
just gonna
saying
roll
is
with it.
we are not going to be spies in the UK at any
Correct.
time in the future.
Oh my god. But yes, I really like selfish little mincing piss tight dickheads is such an incredible like chain of words that I gotta give it up for the writers here. And like I think this show I don't know if suffers because I had a bunch of fun, but it has a thing where like a bunch of characters talk in quippy, unrealistic one-liners,
Yeah.
rather than like sort of like in the moment dialogue, which like fine, sure, why not?
Like Nathan as oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. I will say this. Nathan's performance is the most believable.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
he is acting and talking like a person. I think part of
Yes.
that is he hasn't uh, I guess because he's not supposed to be confident, it wouldn't make sense that he's just like shooting out one-liners one after the
Mm.
other.
Hmm.
But I think that helps him feel more like a person,
Yes.
whereas Stuart and Vince are kind of just, and I don't mean this in like a horrible way, but they're just kind of joke machines,
Yes. Yes.
as
A little bit.
opposed to I don't
Characters,
I
people.
don't know if they can have a conversation with y'all.
Right. Right.
I think that's the way to put it. Like
Hmm.
because yeah, no one talks like this.
Right. They're always saying clever things to like joke in the conversation.
Well, clever. I don't know if we want to throw that
Sure,
word
sure.
around.
Maybe I want to
I'm just
say
saying.
shocking is often what they are.
Shocking.
Snarky.
Yeah, snarky. Horrible,
Yep.
terrible,
Sometimes, absolutely.
predatory,
Oh my
shitty
god.
people.
It's pretty shitty. I will say that of the episodes I watched of the US version, it was kind of like that too. Where the characters felt a little bit like joke machines, if I can remember that
Okay.
properly. But yeah, so it has this kind of nuance, but at least they're not okay. I was about to say at least they're not just the one-dimensional like queer sidekick. They get to be fully fleshed out horrible gay people instead, right?
That is fair. I think like 90% of the lines in this episode were spoken by a queer character.
Yeah, right? Like that is cool. And I think this is the like groundbreaking queer television stuff, right? Like all of the characters are queer, and so that's not the only thing you can do it with. Like they can also be terrible too.
Yeah, really fucking terrible. We're not supposed to like Stuart, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I really don't like Stuart.
No. Stuart is
I have a feeling that he's just going to get everything that he wants. And that makes me so upset.
so he is like he plays this role like super like sort of charismatically. Um and like is that what you mean when it's like he's gonna get everything he wants because he's like he navigates the world like so like kind of confidently and like
Pretty
surely?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he definitely has that going for him. I feel like I like this UK performance a bit better than the performance in the US version. Again, I only saw a few episodes of this. I hate the US version of Stuart so much more. So,
Oh,
and
really?
I do remember that this roughly was the plot of the first episode of the US version. So I don't know when the show's plots kind of diverge, but like this is what happens in the US version too. Um, but like I hated that Stuart more. Uh, so I
Gosh.
hated both of them, to be clear. But anyway, yes. Um okay, so we deliver that incredible line. So now Nathan, the kid, is sort of like looking around still. And we cut to our our favorite gentleman, Stuart, who is sort of walking back down the street, sort of looking to, what was the word? Copping off? Looking to cop
Yeah.
off. And he makes eye contact with Nathan. And so then like
Ugh.
I know. So like Vince is like sitting in the car, like sort of watching him, like, hey man, are we ready to go? But he sees like Stuart and the kid like make eye contact and like sort of start talking to each other. We get a cutaway of Stuart like talking about the first time he ever copped off, which was in PE class in the private shower of his gym teacher when he was 12, which is,
Yes.
oh Lord in
Yes.
heaven, which is very young.
See, that was my first tip off that this was going to get horrible
Yep.
because him seeing this kid
Yep.
triggers a memory of when he was presumably assaulted
Assaulted.
by his gym coach
Yep.
at the age of 12.
Not great.
Like, it kept getting worse as he told the story because he
Yep.
started off, yeah, the first time that I did it, yeah, I was in school. Just like, not school. Maybe he
Right.
means university.
Right.
Um, then he said PE. I was like,
I was like,
that's
uh-oh.
probably not university, but
Yeah.
maybe it's senior year of high school and he's 18. I mean,
Right.
that doesn't make it good. That really
Right.
doesn't
It's
make it
still a
good, but
teacher, which is not great,
at least he's technically an adult.
but
And then
nope.
he said 12, and I'm like,
Nope. So
oh
this is
no, and he's
not great.
proud of it. He's like, what did he say? Like, I I feel like I I should have been horrified, but I don't remember being scared.
Yeah. Yep. So
Oh,
definitely some shit going on there in his past. So yep, that is not uh that is not great that this happened to Stuart. Um and this is coming up again when he's talking to someone who looks pretty young. Yeah, not great associations. But yes, Stuart does end up inviting Nathan back to his place, and then we get a narration from the kid. We have still not mentioned his name on camera yet, so he's just the kid, and he gets his own background, and he's saying that I was 15 and I did it the first time I went out. And it's playing like this kind of cheery music over it, but yes,
yeah.
correct. 15-year-olds are still children. So nope, absolutely not. But he describes,
Viewers,
yep.
I really hope that you didn't need us to explain that to you. But yes,
Oh
15-year
God,
olds are still children.
Lord,
Goodness.
right? And it's like this is the thing when like right like gotta shut that shit down, right? Like being a teenager is terrible and confusing. You gotta shut that shit down if it happens. Nope, absolutely not.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
like
God,
later, Vince kind of, sort of, half heartedly tries to.
right? Oh God,
Kind of. Like, no, no one does enough. No one does enough.
no, absolutely not. But yeah, so but Nathan describes Stuart as staring at me like the face of God. So he's down bad for Stuart. And unfortunately, Stuart is the shittiest person. And decides to take him
Terrible.
home. So like but yeah, so like at this point Stuart at least does not know his age because he doesn't ask. Um, so like not great. So okay, so Stuart's taking this kid home. This is now like the 90s and early 2000s where like everyone's apartment is gorgeous somehow. Like, there's, like,
Oh
art
my
statues.
god.
The ceiling is so high. There's a big screen TV in, like, 2000, which is, like, must be crazy expensive, right? He's got appliances. There's, like, classy ass decor everywhere, or expensive ass decor everywhere. This is a lot, yeah. Oh my god.
I you know, see this is the kind of shit. It this is why millennials were fucked. Like this shit gave us hope that
Mhm.
this was
One
gonna be the
day.
norm. Like
Yes.
everyone saw the friend's apartment
Oh
and
my
was like,
god.
"Oh yeah, like that's gonna be where I live." And it's like, "No,
Yeah, can't wait to be 24 and live in an apartment like that.
oh yeah, no. Where you're going to live is going to be about an eighth of the size.
Mhm.
Your toilet will be in the same room that you sleep in,
Oh
and you think your walls are gonna have colors?
oh
That's
my
cute.
god. You think you're gonna decorate like that? Oh my god.
You
Yeah.
think you're gonna put decorations on your wall and
Oh
still keep your security deposit?
my god. Yeah, you think you're gonna be nailing shit to the walls? No, absolutely not.
Okay, babe. Sure.
Dear lord. But yes, so Stuart, this is Stuart's apartment, which is incredible. Nathan is very nervous to start saying, like, "Oh, nice kitchen." Stuart says no words, goes to the fridge, grabs a liter bottle of water,
Uh huh.
drinks like half of it down in a single like gulp, then pours the rest of it over his head and shakes it off of him like a dog, which is such a wild thing to do.
The whole time I'm wondering, is this supposed to be hot? Is this hot?
It was so confusing, and I feel like that is the intended vibe, where it's like, Stuart is doing this because he thinks it's hot. It's actually very, like, wild. Nathan doesn't know what he's doing, and Nathan is talking about, like, "Oh, I don't really cook, I usually get more takeaways, and I get, like, anaphylactic peanut allergy shock," and,
Oh my
like, that was the
gosh.
thing at the barbecue, so Nathan's just talking, Stuart is not saying a word, um, and eventually, like, in the middle of his chattering, he says, like, "Are you staying out here or what?" And then they start kissing, and they are very into it, and we get sort of like, I don't know, like club electronica sex scene soundtrack underneath.
Uh
Um,
huh.
but yeah, so that's happening. Um, so we then cut back to Vince, where Vince is still driving to his house, and someone is like following him, and it's the guy we saw on the street from earlier, and like he gets out of the car and
Mental.
confronts him, which is crazy.
Absolutely
Like
mental.
someone fucking followed him home from the bar. What the ever loving fuck? No way. And
And
he
he
goes like,
agrees to fuck him. He
yeah,
agrees
yes,
to fuck him. He lets him in his
yes,
house.
yes,
He lets
and
him in his
he
house. He
says,
let a
hey,
stalker that he approached and
yes,
confronted
oh
into his house. He
yes.
folded like a bendy straw.
He sure did. And he says, like, the stalker guy asks, like, "Hey, this where you live?" Which is such a batshit question when you followed somebody home from the bars. I don't know if this is like there was just a higher baseline level of straight up danger that people were willing to accept back
Well,
before.
well, Victor, you have to remember back when we watched The Invisible Man, in
Mhm.
order to verify someone's identity, you just ask someone, "What's your hair color? Where do you live?
That's right. Is this you? Where do you
Is this
live?
you? Is this your name?" And that's all you need. As long as you know all of these easily searchable pieces of information,
Oh my god.
then you obviously we can trust you. So no, I'm not incredibly shocked that this is happening in the UK
Yeah.
because I don't think, no offense to anyone in the UK, I say this with love, or as much love as I can bear to give to you.
Mhm.
Y'all are idiots.
I feel like they made basically an identical version of this in, I forget which city the US version is set in. Maybe it's, is it Philadelphia? I wanna say? I don't, or is it Chicago? I don't remember where it's set. Um, I should look this up real quick. Oh, wrong city. It was Pittsburgh. It actually was Pittsburgh, which I think is maybe the like moral equivalent to Manchester in the UK. Which honestly, yeah, okay. But
Sure.
right, because it's not London. They're not out in like London. They're in Manchester, I guess. So I don't know, like
Oh,
smaller
are they
city.
just more accommodating to stalkers in
Who
Manchester? Is that a
fucking
stereotype
knows?
that I just don't know about?
Maybe like I don't know, like smaller dating pool, smaller community, something unclear. More like more danger.
Oh yeah, there are those places where they just leave their doors unlocked.
Maybe. God, who knows? But yeah, so so
Like having a serial killer fetish is not for me. And
no.
you know what? For an entire city to have that is frankly I don't get it, but love is love.
Yeah, it's wild. So yes, as you mentioned, Vince tries to say like, "Oh, I'm not interested. I'm up early tomorrow." And the guy asks, "Hey, are we shagging or what? It's pissing down outside." And Vince does not say a word and just like lets this man into his house. Like, this is wild. I thought this dude could get it, but like not a stalker. Like if he comes as a stalker, that's a no-go. But like dude's good looking. Yes, no?
Ah, um look, I've already kind of made my points about how I think he looks
Funky.
and this, my impressions before the reveal happens.
Mhm.
Um so um okay, let's see. How can I put this gently?
Mhm. Am I about to
If
be dragged across the floor?
no, no,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't say that. Let's see. Oh, I know. Um he is like the original concept drawing of Machoke before they got it right.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
like this is like Maslap or something.
But choke me, but slap me. Say what you want about me. Um, anyway.
Oh, ah, ah,
Thank you.
ah.
But anyway, yes, Vince is gonna go shag this fellow. But we cut before that,
God!
we cut first to Stuart and the kid, who are in the bed, and Stuart asks, "What do you like doing?" Where Nathan says, "Watching telly."
I
Which
love that.
this
I
is
love
yeah.
that answer. That was so real. That
Yes.
was so
Yes.
authentic
Yes. Like
in
this
the
is
moment.
oh my god, yeah. Yes, but it's like Stuart's like, "No, what do you like in bed?" Where like at this point, I feel like it's very clear that your partner is very inexperienced and maybe it's time to check on a few things at this point, right? Some of these answers. Um Stuart
Victor,
oh, yes.
I think I think at this point he does know.
Yeah, you're right.
And
And
that's
that's
just
part of
further
what he's
confirmation that
doing.
Victor is a fucking demon.
Yep, Stuart is just the worst fucking person. Oh my god.
He would have
Um,
had such a time on Epstein Island.
yep, correct. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, anyway, Stuart asks if he likes rimming, which like this might have been the first time this gets mentioned on television, which is such a wild choice to say. I love it. It's very like out there. Like everybody is going to look up what this is
Oh
um
my god.
on Google
Oh,
1999
oh,
and like it's
oh,
what a choice,
oh,
right? Like Christ in heaven. Um
oh my god.
yes. But before they can start, Stuart gets a phone call. And we don't hear exactly what's happening, but he's very shocked and he's like, "Uh-oh, like when did this happen? Why didn't you tell me?" No, it's just some bloke. Like, what's your name? And Nathan says, "Nathan?" And he puts Nathan on the phone to say hello to Lisa. And it's like, hello? It's like unclear who this woman is that's calling Stuart that then after this call, suddenly Stuart has to leave. So we don't know what's happening yet, but suddenly Stuart has to leave in the middle of sex, um, which is wild. Okay, so fine. Um, God. So we cut back to Vince, who has invited this stalker into his house and is pouring some liquor for them. The guy is looking at his bookshelf and he says, "You've got everything, even manga. My dad's into manga." Love it. Like
Oh,
how
now we have to remember this was 1999.
yes,
Manga
yes,
was not as widely accepted into mainstream culture.
absolutely not.
Owning, yeah, owning even like a ripped page of manga was enough of an offense to get you stuffed into a locker.
Yes, so nerdy. You, like, had to go to the Japanese import store or, like, buy it off some
Oh,
sketchy ass dealer who, like, imported from somewhere else on, like, Craigslist equivalent, right? Like, this is at the comic book store maybe had some of it, right? But yeah.
the day that I was able to find multiple issues of Mew Mew Power in a Barnes and Noble was a magical day.
Yes. Right, when Barnes& and Noble got into the game, just the game changer, absolute game changer, like, truly, truly this is mainstream now, and, like, now okay, the thing that's wild now is, like, all of my cousins are like, "Yeah, like, which anime are you watching these days, you guys?" And it's like, "When did this happen?" Like, 2 of you are jocks, like, 2 of you are, like, business school, like, sorority folks, and, like, the other one's a nerd, so, like, he would absolutely be into manga. Sorry, cousin, y'all know who I'm talking about. But, like, even the jock cousins are like, "Yeah, which anime are y'all watching?" Which is how far the world has come. Oh my god.
Look, anime is on Disney Plus somehow,
It
so
is, you're right.
we've
Dear lord.
come such a long way from
Yes.
those days of heavily censored Tenchi Muyo.
Yes.
Um,
Oh
that
god.
is a harem anime, y'all,
Oh,
that they showed on
no.
the anime after school block on
Oh,
Cartoon Network.
no. Lord.
I
But
didn't know what a harem was. I didn't think it was weird that this one guy was just living in a house with all these women. I was like, I guess that's just how it worked out. Like
yeah,
he's
you
got all
know?
these roommates and they just all happen to be girls and
Oh
women.
my
Like I guess
god.
that's normal cuz like basically stripping of all sex. Um so it
They're
really
just
was just a
roommates.
bunch of roommates.
Oh
Just a
my
bunch
god.
of roommates. They're
That's so
just
funny.
roommates.
Dear lord. Well, maybe but I guess in here, this just shows that Vince is a fucking nerd. Which yes, so he has manga. But the guy asks in a much more explicitly sexual question here, got any porn? Like anything good? And Vince has some American stuff, but also some uh Cadino. Is that how they said it? Cadino? Cadino?
Cadino, look,
Cadino?
I don't
Okay.
know. It was some foreign shit. Or was he
Okay.
talking about the French porn?
The French porn, yes, which is, quote, "much better" and actually got a plot. Um, so
Nigga,
I did not recognize this name. I guess his I looked this up. His other alias is Tony Dark, which I also did not recognize
stop.
this name.
Stop.
But,
Oh my
um
god, that is an 8th grade forum username.
yes.
Holy shit.
Wait,
They have a Shao the Hedgehog avatar that's been put in the negative because they're even edgier.
yes. Okay. So, I looked up this person's Wikipedia briefly, and I found this gem, which is so his parents were tailors who custom fit clothes, and Cadeno later remarked that while his parents had clothed men, he earned his reputation for undressing them, which is such an incredible, like, literary self-portrait that
Work, bitch.
I gotta respect that shit, you know? Oh my god.
That's That's wow. I
Isn't that
mean,
a
I'd
gem?
say it comes full circle, but that seems more like a octahedron or some
Yep,
shit.
yep. Oh my god. Just stellar. Oh god. Okay, so, he Vince has some Cadino, I guess. Shall I put it on? And the guy says, well, he hasn't got time really. It's nearly 3 o'clock, but like he's the one that asked about the porn. So I don't understand why
Right?
he, where
Right.
this wasn't a real conversation. What the fuck? like, like, sure. Um, but, so as so like they're just gonna do it, which is fine. So the guy starts undressing. Vince's phone rings and like, it's 1999, so you answer all your phone calls, especially when it's at
Right.
2 a.m., I guess, or
Right.
3 a.m. So like it's Stuart on the other end of the line and he's telling Vince like, okay, it's happened, it's an emergency and he needs a car. It was hours ago. So like um who was there, like no one, just the women, like so unclear what's going on. In the meantime, the guy is undressing. And yes, as Martin has alluded to, he is wearing like kind of this like harness thing around his top half to like kind of like do the corset thing where like your stomach looks flatter and like kind of your your body is like pushed around so you like look like you have a different build. Like I guess it's to make it look like you have abs. Yeah.
Insane.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this I had never seen anything like this before. I'm gonna be
No.
fully honest. When he first took the shirt off, because I hadn't fully processed it yet. I thought, is that a chest binder? Oh my
Yeah.
god, trans
Right.
representation.
Right.
And then I
No.
looked at it for like another half second. And we're like, no, that's not a chest binder. Wait, is this? Oh my god,
Right.
is this like butt pads for like your
Yes.
abs?
Yes. It's like the boob pads and the butt pads. It's like a corset kinda in principle, I think.
It like places so viewers, you have to imagine this. It's kind of like imagine a reverse backpack
Yes.
where
Yes.
but yeah, so you're wearing like the backpack is on the front, and the point of it is to kind of like give you a flat like shield in front
Mhm.
of whatever actual body shape you had. So this guy actually, what he actually has is like a pretty like big belly,
Mhm.
um, and a not
Honestly,
very muscular frame at all.
right.
Um, but it's like the backpack like creates like a flat shield like in front of the belly, so that when you have a shirt on, it it looks like you have a flat stomach.
Mhm.
But I don't I don't understand. Okay, follow me here.
Okay.
I don't get this practically,
Yes.
because if the purpose of using this
Mhm.
is to get the attention of men and possibly also women, who knows?
Right.
Um, because, everyone is susceptible to tomfoolery.
Yep.
If the purpose of this is to get someone in bed,
Mhm.
presumably at some point you're going to take off your clothes.
Right.
So this is going to have to be revealed at some point,
Yes.
and then you're revealed as a liar.
Right. Which is that feels way worse for the moment, right?
Yeah,
Like
like is the idea that like, oh well, I mean, they'll do it anyway because fuck it, we're already here.
like maybe that's the rationale, but damn.
Like, is that how you want? Is that the attitude you want to go into sex with? That seems like
Right.
that's just gonna lead to bad sex.
Right.
Like,
This seems wild as a premise. Like I could see right cuz like the trick doesn't last cuz you have to take your shirt off at some point. Maybe you don't, I don't know. Um
like it to me, it's this. It's very similar to people who stuff or pack like
mhm.
their underwear
Yes. Yes.
to make their bulge look bigger, and
Yes.
then you get into bed, and it's like
And it's not that big and it's like what?
the only way I could see that working is if the person you're trying to get with didn't care about your dick size to begin with.
Right, which defeats the whole point of having to wear this thing out anyway.
Right. Like you're wearing this to attract people who do care.
Right, but then you're going to have to reveal it.
Right. You're going to have to reveal it. And then what? Then they're disappointed and I just give you a sympathy fuck? Like,
Right, right. Oh my god. Unclear. Maybe, I mean, maybe that's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, because the thing is, I thought that guy could still get it, like, after without the thing. Like,
I see
there
that
are
for you,
bear
Victor. I
chasers.
do.
Yeah, right,
I really do.
absolutely,
I see that
right.
for you.
Thank you. I feel seen. But, like, like, I don't see the problem with his natural build, unassisted build, like, oh my god.
Unassisted build.
I am reaching for
Wow.
the euphemisms.
That is
Oh,
crazy.
god.
Not this dude doing a push up bra for his stomach.
Yep,
That's
yep,
insane.
yep. That's exactly what it is. Oh my god. Oh god. But yes, homeboy has homeboy takes off his harness and he's got a gut. Um, but Stuart is just very excited that Vince has somebody over and he's like, "Hey, you copped off. That's a first. Don't worry about giving me the car. I'll just get a taxi." Um, and Vince is just not into this, reasonably so, I think for all of the reasons you mentioned. But Stewart gives him the advice to shag him blind and kick him out. Meanwhile, the dude is like
Jeez.
sort of sniffing his own armpits there with his shirt off. Um,
I I I I understand that the point of this scene and why it was supposed to be funny
mhm,
is because we're supposed to see this guy's body as gross.
right.
And I want to make it clear that that's not our view. That's not
Absolutely
the view
not.
of this show. That his body was gross. My issue is the lying.
He lied.
Like, nigga, there are so many people who are into what you're
Right.
naturally giving.
Yes, there are bear chasers, right? Like you can have this. What? Maybe not in Manchester, maybe in London. Maybe the pool is smaller. I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses for this motherfucker. Oh my god.
Like, there's some backstory to why he's wearing it. Maybe he
Right.
found that, yeah, in Manchester there aren't as many people into bears
Oh
or that
god.
body type.
Who fucking
Um,
knows?
and that led him to do that, and he at least gets maybe more attention, even though, again, look, if you're gonna lie, fully commit to the lie. Like,
Right.
you need to add some padding around your arms to make it look like you have bigger muscles.
Mm.
You need to have
Mm.
something on the chest so that you
It's
don't,
proportional with the stomach and the
yeah, so you
build.
don't look like a lowercase b.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna lie, lie.
Lie all the way. Oh my god.
For anyone listening who might have young, impressionable children, one, why are you letting them listen to this?
Yeah. Sorry. Not
And
sorry.
second,
This is marked as explicit for a good fucking reason, especially this
yeah,
episode.
yeah. And second,
Oh.
remember to tell your kids that lying is not a good thing unless in very specific situations, like they're trying to get out of danger.
Yep.
We want the kids to be honest.
Yes.
We really do.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, in this scenario,
Uh-huh.
if you I'm a person who honestly thinks if you're gonna do bad, do it right. So if you are going to lie like this, go all the way. Make yourself look like the man on a romance novel in Barnes and Noble. You know, long flowing hair,
Mhm.
abs that look like you implanted
Like
like
mole
what, cinder
farming.
blocks.
Yeah.
Like, do the whole thing. Like, don't leave
Mhm.
anything. I don't want you coming up into the club again looking like a weird lowercase b with arms that, you know,
Just come in with your body or lie the whole way. Just either one of
yeah,
these.
yeah, yeah. Don't have a jacked torso
Oh
and
god.
like ramen noodle arms. That's,
Something's
you
up.
look like an alien. Oh God, am I body shaming?
If it's your body, great. Own it. Live it up. You don't need
Wow,
to
that is so much better than what I was gonna say.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
um, I was just gonna give you a nice neener neener. Um,
Oh my god. That was
beep
the other
boop,
choice
beep
I
bop.
was looking at for this.
Uh,
Oh god. If this were not the Pride Month episode, I would have chosen that, and that might be the next episode that I choose.
oh my God, you're right. Body positivity pride. My bad. Um, whatever form you choose to take, just make sure it's the honest one.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dear
Nailed it.
Lord. Nailed it. And that's a very special lesson for today, dear Lord. Um,
And that's on period,
and
sis.
that's on period, sis. With so we're not even like halfway through yet.
Go,
So
go, 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 go,
okay,
go.
so at this point, okay, so Stuart is driving somewhere. Sorry, to finish that out, Vince does tell the guy, oh, like, oh, the call he got is my friend's mother. She's in the hospital and I have to go. So he does not, in fact, hook up with this guy, or sorry, cop off with this guy. We cut back to Stuart and Nathan. Stuart's gonna get Nathan a taxi because he's got college in the morning, but Stuart gets kind of suspicious that he maybe has school instead of college. And Nathan says he's 18, but like he has to like calculate the year, and then he says, "Oh, I'm 16," but he's actually 15, and so this is where like Stuart kind of knew all along, and he's 15, and like at this point, Stuart does not seem super chill with this, but like he already did the deed, so like I don't know, Stuart.
Did
So
he not seem chill with it? He kind of approached him with sex eyes.
yes, he did. Stuart had sex eyes the whole time. Stuart is just scummy.
It seemed like it made it hotter for him.
Yeah, oh God, maybe a little bit. Oh God, who fucking knows? It's
Stuart sucks, y'all.
Stuart is
Do
bad.
not be a Stuart. No
No,
one wants to be a Stuart, though
absolutely not.
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen to Stuart because, of course not.
I know,
Vince is
right?
gonna be the one that gets shit on the
Right.
entire series.
Oh my God. Right, because Stuart is charismatic, and Nathan is super down bad for him. But yeah, so as a side note, I believe in the US version of this, Nathan is 17 to make it like still a child,
That's
but
still
like
not great.
still not great. Nope. But I think 15 was like would have been much too shocking for US audiences. It already was real shocking for UK audiences, I believe, which I read. So,
Yeah.
like not but maybe some people's experience of what it was like to be queer and like
Yeah.
young, but like this sounds fucking bad, y'all, and we don't need to live like this. So, we can strive for better is what I'm saying.
It's like I guess there is something to say for telling an unfortunately common queer story
Yes.
in the
Yes.
underage kid who is confused
Right.
and
Who wants
but
to tries to go
hitting,
out to the bars and like
yeah, and of course the people he's going to interact with are going to be people significantly older than
right,
him.
and who are
And
scummy like Stuart. So
yeah,
like this is a queer story that happened. Yeah, I'm sure.
it it's the glee with which it happens, but at the same time, if you're a 15-year-old who managed to have sex with an older guy,
Mhm.
that can
Mhm.
feel like a huge win.
Right.
Ew.
Right. Ugh.
Ew. Okay, but hospital
But
lesbians?
yes, now we cut to the hospital lesbians. So, at the hospital there are lesbians. Specifically there are
Yes, Victor. Lesbians can go to the hospital too.
lesbians go to the
Lesbians get
hospital.
sick. Lesbians break bones. Sometimes they insert things in their pussies they shouldn't, and they end up at the hospital. It
Just like everybody
happens.
else. This seems like a fucking the most demented children's book. Lesbians can do anything other people can do. Anyway, but yes, it's a group of women with a baby. The woman with the baby in the bed is Romy, who hands the baby to Stuart, and it transpires that Stuart is has arrived late to the delivery of his son with uh by this woman Romy. And Stuart wanted to see it, But she says, "No, you didn't. It's like a car crash down there," which, like, dear Lord, but, like, pregnancy ain't no joke, y'all, so,
I
like,
mean, if
mood,
you've
girl.
seen it, which unfortunately I have,
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind
It
of
sounds
a
rough, right?
car crash is painfully accurate.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, hold on. Victor, you did not have to watch the birthing video in high school?
I feel like I might have had to watch it at some point, but, like, I don't think they, like, lingered on, like, "Okay, now, like, what does the woman's body look like?" Like, "Look, this is kind of traumatic." I don't I don't know. I feel like I must have watched it, but there was maybe, like, we watched it once, and they were like, "Oh, good. Okay, good. You've seen the picture. Like, let's never speak of this again, except in words
Oh,
and never in
oh, y'all got
pictures."
a picture. Oh no, like in health science class, I want to say it was junior year.
Okay.
The lights were off, the projector was on, and we watched a new human life
Enter this world.
push its way out of a very hairy vagina. Um,
Good for them, you
it
know?
no, very educational. There's
Yes.
only so much that you can learn from the theory. It really takes witnessing the experience in practice
Mm.
to really gain an appreciation for it. What I will say though is that it was very entertaining to see the differences in reactions in the room because you had a lot of the male students
Mhm.
doing like the ooh 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 oh my gosh ooh what is this ooh what's that, and then the female students were like oh oh I can feel it, oh it hurts, oh god, oh oh.
Oh, no.
It was funny. I did not laugh in the moment because
But
that would have
looking
been
back,
rude.
yes.
That would have been that would have been very insensitive. Um, but I will say this: once I got home, I- it's like giving birth is no laughing matter.
Mm-mm.
But these pussies' reaction to it,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh
yeah, that's
my
funny.
god. Okay, okay, you know what might have happened with my education? So our health class, they offered it as a 3-week summer school class, which was like
Stop.
half days. And so they condensed all the material and only talked about the important bits, I think. And that might have been the extent of that's all the time they had for health class. And so maybe we got a
Ah,
very brief, like birth video like once, but that was it. It was the summer. It was like one of 3 weeks of class. So we did not really have time to go into it. And because that would have been the only high school health class I took, because the other one was like middle school health class, which is like the puberty one, right? Um,
yeah.
okay, so just yeah, just lacking sex education in my school.
That is actually very frightening.
Oh
Like
my
no,
god.
but then again, like I can't I sh- I shouldn't compare my experience to like the average
Right.
high schooler because I went to a school for health professions, and
Exactly.
every year we had required health science classes.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. I guess that we would make sure to have that because like
Mhm.
yeah, giving birth is
Big
pretty
medical event.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but if you haven't seen it, viewers, I highly recommend it. It's very entertaining viewing. And for anyone who's gone through it, whew, yikes.
Uh, commendable. Oh god. Um, but yes, so Stuart immediately insults the newborn child by saying, "Oh, he's got kind of a funny shaped head, and he's kind of ugly, aren't they? He doesn't look much like
Woo!
me," which is a wild thing to say to the mother of your newborn child, um, which is wild. Um, but yes, so one of the other women mentions that like, oh well, like the name would be up to you and Romy, but like they were thinking Frederick, but Stuart thinks about Alfred, because that would sort of lean fully into the irony and keep the Fred. And then yes, as you mentioned, he asked Vince to run a check on Alfred, which basically is Vince being as nerdy as possible to find all of the references that might be used to tease the child, I think, with the intent. Um, so he just
Which,
rattled.
you know what? I think every delivery room should have a Vince.
Correct. Yes, you need that as a
Every
service.
single one.
Yes. Oh my
I will
god.
not get over that there was a child in my high school whose legal name was Crayon.
Oh my god.
I'm talking Crayola fucking
Crayon.
Crayon. If Vince was
Crayon.
in that room,
Hard veto. Oh my god.
girl, absolutely. Like, we could have, like, Google spell check. Did you mean Carl?
Did you mean Leon? Could you mean Craig? Could you
Could you
mean
mean Ryan?
Ryan instead of
Could you
Crayon?
mean a name that's not going to follow your child for the rest of their life?
Cray, Trey,
Trey
Trey.
short, Trey short.
Trey is short
But
for
not,
Trayon.
but absolutely not faux real.
Crayon.
And
Oh
let
my
me be
god.
clear, this was someone who tried to name their child the digit 4 real.
Oh. Wait, this was Crayon's child or was this Crayon's mother?
No,
Crayon's
this was a
parents.
completely different child. This is
Okay.
a completely different set of parents. What I'm saying is not everyone needs to be having kids.
Right. But yes, Vince is providing a service here by mentioning that okay, it's for Alfred, there's like Alf Roberts or Alfie and Alf the sitcom, and like he tangents a little bit about like, is Zach still gonna be on cable when he gets to school, but maybe it'll be on Bravo. Oh, but Alfred's the name of Batman's butler, which is good. This is a good reference, and it's okay if that is
Love
the
that.
illusion. It's so funny.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Alfred is the best character. Alfred is my favorite DC superhero. And some might
True.
say, but Alfred's not a superhero. Have you
Incorrect.
not seen Alfred whoop Batman's ass back and forth across that dinner table while he's eating scones?
Oh my god.
That man's a superhero.
Right, absolutely. Oh my god. Um, but yes, so Alfred, the name checks out, and I believe this is what the child is named. So okay, cool. But at this point, Nathan is here too, and the women ask like, "Oh, aren't you going to introduce us?" And then it's like, one of the other women is like, "Oh, Nathan, like the guy who you talked to on the phone." And Stuart, being Stuart, says like, "Oh yeah, well, Lisa was on the phone with me when Nathan shot his load all over me," which is a thing to
Ugh.
say in a delivery room. Stuart, God fucking, like, what the fuck? Like, this is very
And
like
let's add
the
on top
no
of
one.
that
Yeah.
that we're talking about a child
Yes.
who unleashed his load
Oh
on you,
God.
Stuart.
And one of them says this. They're like, "Oh, so you both had a child on the same night." So like they
But the
recognize that this is
way they say it so casually,
yes,
the
this
way
it's
they
a
say it
quip.
like, oh, that's Stuart.
Stuart. Yeah, fucking God.
Oh,
It's wild.
Stuart.
But yeah, so oh my God. So so Nathan is just here. And he's going to get them some like snacks and drinks. Um Meanwhile, like one of the women tries to like energy heal Vince in the
Is
meantime.
that what she was doing?
I think it was something like that, or like fortune tell him, unclear, or like energy detect his health. We don't spend much time on this. I think it was something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
But yeah, it was like energy work, I think. Um
I see. All I have down in my notes is lesbian witch
yes, I
powers.
was gonna say witchery, but I didn't want to say it. But yes, it's energy healing in 2000 in the year of our spaghetti monster 2000. So, oh
Oh.
my god. But yes, so energy healing in the hallway, fine. Nathan is walking back with the snacks, and Stuart happens by and says like, "Oh shit, like Ken sent her flowers. I should have gotten flowers too. Here, Nathan." And he puts like a cash bill into his mouth and he says, "Get me some
Mm-hmm.
flowers." Which is wild. Um and then which is wild. And then like the woman tells him is like, "Hey, you don't have to do whatever Stuart says." Like, so they're looking at this feels like it's not the first time where Stuart has brought somebody around and been Stuart the absolute fucko that he is, right? And they're like, oh my god, like hello, new boyfriend of Stuart. Like, don't don't worry. Um, but so Nathan at this point tries to get flowers by stealing them from the bedside of another patient in a dark room and then
Mm-hmm.
running. Wild.
Fetch.
So yes, so that is there. But yes, so this is Nathan doing his best in the hospital. It's a very convincing performance, I think, of like just trying to do what he knows how. He's very confused. This is very confusing, but he's just here. So yeah, so we cut to Vince and Stewart outside on the roof, and Vince is kind of like chattering, and like Stewart, like and like they're like, "Oh man, it's like brilliant, but it like weird that you have a kid." Um, Stewart mentions that it's the most expensive wank he's ever had, which is these one-liners. Oh my god. But then he goes and like climbs out sort of onto the like ledge of the rooftop. Um, and like I think Vince is like, "Oh man, Stuart, like what are you doing? Like, that's what they do in soaps, like birth and death in the same episode, but like you're a dad now, so you've got to be responsible." Um, but like this kind of talks Stuart down, like I don't know if this is Stuart being like dramatic, but also like in distress, but like I don't know, Stuart does not have it together. Um, God, Stuart, fucking get it together. But like, so then they stand in the Titanic pose and like have a have a like a nice like bonding moment, I think, here, where it's like, okay, like Vince and Stuart are there for each other. Vince complains that like, hey,
Why?
I'm always Kate Winslet. I don't know. We're
I
fucking friends.
It's still not established why these two are friends.
No, absolutely not. Unclear. They just are. Um, But speaking of them being friends, when they go and hug and have a nice moment, Stuart says, "Oh my God, Vince, you got a heart on. Get it out, get it out." And Vince is like, "Well, it's been 6 months since I've had a shag. It's like Pavlov's dog." So we ruined the nice moment with an erection, with a poorly timed erection, which is fucking story of the year. Um, but yes, so I think later they do like have a thing together. So like I think that might be a thing.
Oh, thank goodness it's not with Nathan.
I know, right? Well, I think the Nathan storyline like definitely continues, which is unfortunate.
Uh,
I know. But yeah, so um okay, so we're back to the so they go back inside. They're walking down the hallway and like Stuart and this random staff member just eye fuck each other in the hallway after like at this point. Staff member can get it. But like Vince is like, "Oh my god, dude! Like we've already been out since like, it's like 3 a.m. You need to be responsible and go to sleep and go to work." Um, in response to this, Stuart takes a random fucking pill, offers one to Vince, and is just like, "All right, I guess it's pill time," which is wild. So this is Stuart's decision.
I thought for sure that was supposed to be ecstasy.
I think
Um,
it is. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be ecstasy. It turns out not to be ecstasy, but it's supposed to be, and that's what Stuart thinks it
yeah,
is.
I just in the hospital,
At the
in the
fucking
hospital,
hospital, which is crazy.
where you're there to see your kid, or at least I guess I'm
Like
assuming that
biological child.
Stewart, like, yeah, biological child. I'm assuming this is like a sperm donor
Yes, I
situation.
think so too. Like it's he donated sperm so they could have so the lesbian couple could have a baby is kind of my understanding of how the arrangements will be. Yeah.
Who the fuck wants Stewart's
Dude,
sperm?
that's a good fucking question. I did not think of that. Oh my god. Who looked at this motherfucker and said, "Yeah, let's get Stuart to be father." Oh my god. We're just making decisions all over the place. Um
Ugh.
Dear Lord. But yes, um so we go back. Stuart has taken this pill. All right. So then they leave the hospital. Stuart says like, "Okay, let's go." It's all getting a bit lesbian in here, which seems real fucking rude to, like,
Yeah.
talk like that about these women who have just birthed a child, your child, and are, like, like, celebrating this moment, so, like, they're leaving. Stuart is the biggest dick in the fucking world, um, but Vince is driving them home. Vince is driving everywhere. Stuart is just out of it. Oh my god. So, like, I think Stuart mentioned something about, like, oh, like, now that he as a kid, like, the kid is like a calendar and a clock and the stopwatch staring me in the face, and he gets older. That's all he does is get older, and I'm getting older too. And they don't always live though. Like, they might get meningitis, which is such a batshit thing to say, but I expect Stuart is just the shitbag at this point. So,
That
like,
is a horrible
that's
thing to
it's
say
so
about
awful.
your newly born child.
Right. Oh my
But
god.
on top of that, it seems like he is so stupid that he does not understand that time exists
Yes.
regardless
Of your
of
child.
your child or even if you perceive it.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I think this is why I went and looked up how old they were, because I was like, what is this? Like, how and this of course, it would be the 29 to 30 transition, like, now they're 30, which, like, Christ. So but, like, I would fully expect Stuart to have a huge fucking problem with turning 30, right? Like, this personality would be
Sure,
like, hate
sure.
that shit. Oh my god. But yeah, so Stewart is finally confronting the passage of time. Well, he's not. Like, he's being bullshit about it. Um, and at this point, Vince says, like, "Wait, this isn't E. Like, you're already, like, kind of, like, weird and, like, altered and, like, addled, and you only took it 5 minutes ago." And Stewart says, like, "Actually, yeah, I don't know what it was." But he is very horny at this point, so he starts making out with Nathan. And I think Vince,
Uh,
like, just fully swerves the car to, like,
yeah,
sort of shock him out of it.
yeah.
And he's
Good
like,
on you, Vince.
Hey, like, no." And then right, thank God. But, like, so Vince is like, "No, I'm gonna take this kid home." But Nathan has decided, "No, I'm going with Stuart." To which Stuart replies, "Good boy," which, like, damn,
No.
okay, this is too much. So they start making out. Vince is like, "Fuck it," like, it's 3 AM. So they drive home to, like, he drives him home to Stuart's house, I presume. Vince, like, goes back to his place, and, so we cut between these 2 scenes, like, for the next bit, but, like, so first off, I'll mention, like, there's a sex scene with Stuart and Nathan where Stuart is
Mm-hmm.
licking him, um, which is God, like, now they know he's, like, underage, which is terrible, so, like, and it's, like, and Stewart, I think, mentions during the sex scene that, like, oh, it's like the football team naked and in shorts, so, like, maybe he's reliving some of his, like, inappropriate
Ew.
age experience. Unclear.
Ew.
I don't know what's happening here. So,
Ew.
like, Stewart, like, this is like a very transgressive sex scene, right? Like, so
Yeah.
yeah, but, like, this is the thing. So, like, Stewart is that. In the meantime, we cut to Vince, like, pulling a videotape off of his shelf where, like, you will remember that previously we talked about the porn he has, but, like, he puts the video cassette in and it is a Doctor Who episode, as you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
earlier, which is not the porn, it's a Doctor Who episode, which is a very good comedy beat, I think. Because Vince is a fucking nerd, but good for him. Those 2 scenes are, like, kinda cut quickly, between each other there. Um, okay, so now we cut to the next morning, where Nathan and Stuart are naked in bed together, and it's 8 AM, so, like, start of the day. Um, and Vince wakes up in his bed, and he sees that some kids are, like, vandalizing the car outside, so he, like, runs out.
Yeah.
The kids call him a queer, and, like, we don't see exactly what happened to his car at this point, but, like, they've done something.
I mean, we know that they've stolen a headlight
Oh, that's
and
right.
a windshield wiper.
Yes, yes.
Why would you steal a windshield wiper?
Why not, right? It's detachable, it's a pain in the ass. I don't know, like, kid vandalism, so it's, like, bad shit, right?
Is
Um,
the windshield wiper the gayest part of the car?
yes, it absolutely is. Oh god, who knows? But yeah, so I don't know. This is the 90s. You get to just be homophobic in random directions at this point, I guess. The
I
90s.
guess,
Fuck all
yeah.
the
Anything
90s.
can be gay if you try hard enough.
Yes, yes, that's the spirit. Oh god. But yeah, we've really, as an aside, we've really turned this into a industry these days, right? Where it's like you can have like normal lotion or you can have man lotion that explicitly
Girl,
isn't gay, which is like the funniest fucking thing like
that
in the entire
shit
world.
is wild because that shit all smells the same.
Yes, it's just perfume anyway.
Like, if you just want to see this in action, walk into a Bath and Body Works. 80%
Yes.
of, no, like 90% of the store is in quotes targeting women. And then, like, you have like a very small section of the in quotes men's products.
Yes.
Over in the women's section, you have scents like Butterfly and Chinese New Year
Chinese
and
New Year the set.
Jasmine Champagne Dreams.
Oh my
Like
god.
all kinds of fun shit. Disney princess collaborations,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
Collaborations with dessert companies.
Mm.
Love. You go to the men's section, you have scents like ocean, mountain, rugged.
Rugged musk ice field. Yeah. Pine forest.
Are we looking for scents? Or are we playing World of Warcraft? Like, what
Mhm.
the fuck is this?
Mhm.
Why? It's this like
Gendered.
men aren't allowed to have whimsy
Nope.
unless it looks like He-Man, which is
Which is
ironic because He-Man
more
is
gay.
fucking gay.
Yes.
That is a man, that is a buff man
Yes.
in a loincloth and a harness who
Exactly.
says, by the power of Grayskull,
Yes.
ha! Like, that's not,
Yes, exactly. Ironically, you can only be the straightest if you surround yourself with pictures of muscular men, which, like, I also do that for the other reasons. So, like, what are we doing here, gentlemen? What are we doing? These aren't gentlemen.
like,
These motherfuckers aren't gentlemen. What are we doing here, homies? Oh
like you're
God.
trying to like you're trying to be artificially so straight that it circles around to being gay. It's so
It's
gay.
so
Like
gay.
rugby, so gay.
Yes.
Like it's legal to like fraught in rugby. Like
Hmm.
that's just a legal
Just
tactic.
literally what you do. Oh God. But anyway.
UFC, the manliest sport out there. The most efficient techniques involve shoving your balls into your opponent's face
Hmm.
until they submit. Like,
Yes.
guys, come on.
Come on.
Come on. Just lick someone's balls. I
For
know
once in
that's
your
what you
goddamn
want.
life. Yeah.
Like, God, it will make things so much better. Just
Right.
like take a dick. Take
Everyone,
a dick.
exactly. Then everyone will calm down and everybody can just live their lives, you know? Like,
You'll find out about your prostate and you'll have such a great time. Like,
exactly.
I
Oh my
feel like there would
God.
be so much more peace in the world
Yes.
if like more men just tried out dildos. I'm not saying that you have to commit to fucking men. Just like understand that like you can feel pleasure that doesn't involve putting other people beneath you.
Right.
Does
Right.
that make sense? What like just take a dick.
Just do it, as they say. Yes.
The
Well,
slogan for this episode of Must Be Free TV
just
is
take a dick.
just take a dick.
Just take a dick. Well, on a different note, we see we cut back in this bright and beautiful morning to Nathan and Stuart, where we see that Stuart has drawn all over his walls a sex map, as is titled on his wall,
Insane.
Of all of the
Insane.
places he has had a shag, where Nathan says like, "Oh, it started out in Manchester, but that bit at the top was Denmark, and then you went to New York, where there's like a Statue of Liberty drawn in this like graffiti marker pen thing, which is a very, it's like a kind of like funny artistic vibe, but it is like a whole artistic like vibe, which is very funny. And Stewart is like, oh my god, the pens, I've got to get rid of the marker pens. Um, which is very good. And he like made like a statue of like the Millennium Dome, and like this is Stuart like fuck, like I don't know what was in these tablets. She sold me dog worming tablets again, which like is that like
Uh,
ketamine? I don't, maybe, or something. So I
I
don't know.
I don't know, but you again,
He took mystery pills at 3 a.m.
but again, like
Yeah,
she
again.
gave
She
you
gave it to me
dog worming
again.
pills,
Again.
and
Yes.
you're still getting drugs from the same person.
Right. Oh my god. So Stewart is just making decisions. Terrible decisions. And then at this point he checks his answering machine and he finds out like, oh yeah, like Romy did call him a whole lot, like, don't panic, I'm in the hospital going into labor, and Stewart doesn't feel bad. He just says, fuck, I've got a baby. So like he's reminded that he has a child now, which is crazy. Um Stewart mentions like, "Oh man, like why doesn't anyone stop me? It's not my fault they just stopped me," which is not the attitude you want to live your life with, fucking Stewart. But nobody does seem to be stopping him at this point. So like this is, so like he's just doing what he wants, to his own detriment. But at this point Nathan is in the shower, and then Stewart, again, like right after saying this, they should stop me, steps in the shower with Nathan, and they start making out again. So the bad decisions continue. Um, so then then Vince, so they're getting further in the morning. Vince drives the car back to Stewart's house, and like to pick up Stewart and Nathan. Nathan grabs a piece of Stewart's underwear and like pockets it and takes a sniff, which is like so wild, like very gay, much sex, very scandalous. And so Stewart sees that like something is wrong with the car and is like pissed because it's a company car. And then is like, well, let's get our little lad to school. And so the song on the radio
I
starts.
hate it here.
It's so
I
fucking
hate it
bad,
here.
fucking bad. So they start driving to school. There's like kind of a like a the song is Something Changed by Pulp, which I was not familiar with, but it's kind of like a what, like a light rock punky kind of thing going on. Um, and they're driving Nathan to school, to high school. And Stuart wants to take him to the front gate, which is full of students walking down the path. So they just drive down this path, and the students like jump out of the way left and right as the car just barrels down the driveway, which is wild. And we pull up and we see that the car has queers spray painted in red, like big red letters on the side. So like this is the vandalism here. Um and so then Nathan gets out of the car, and Nathan has now been outed to his whole school, presumably, right? But Nathan only has eyes for Stuart. So he's like, can I see you again? You can see me
Ew.
now. I know. And then like one of Nathan's friends come over and is like, what the fuck? Nathan, he's like, he tells her to piss off, which seemed real fucking rude, to this friend who is like, what the fuck have you been up to, and why are you driving up in this car with these two strange older men that say queers on the side? um like, damn dude, like, so um so the other kids start trying to tease them, um but like saying like, come on then, give us a kiss. And Stuart, like, bless him, actually at this point says, I'll give you a, well, no, fuck Stuart. But like Stuart says, I'll give you a good fuck, you tight little virgin. You won't be laughing then. Which, like, I don't
What?
know. Like,
What
Stuart is
are
still
we
an asshole,
doing?
but like, what the ever loving fuck, Stuart? Like, I do
And
appreciate that he
Vince
responds with something disgusting. But like,
and Vince is
Christ.
just like along for the
He
ride and
is.
just
Vince is
giggling
doing
at
nothing
what's
here.
going on.
Yeah. Vince is having a great fucking time. It's wild. Oh my god. Yeah, Vince is just along for the ride. He is laughing actively through this. Which, oh my god. But like, yeah, so then Nathan keeps insisting to see Stuart, and Stuart is like, "Oh, you, like, I might be traveling when you see me next. Like, I don't know." but no, don't worry, you'll see me all right. You can't miss me. And then they drive off, which is fucking crazy. Um, and then we end this episode with a talking head with Nathan, who at this point kind of has like sort of a much more like sassy demeanor here. I feel like yeah, you mentioned his performance is very like feels very like real and like human through most of this. But I think in the talking head he's a little bit more he's a lot more like sort of like character or like campy or something. Um because we end with the narration like I was just a shag, I knew that, and I suppose I fell in love a bit like you do. And I thought I'd never see him again, but how was I to know that Stuart Allen Jones, 6 months later, he was begging me to stay? Which, like, oh
Oh,
Lord. Like, Nathan, what the
oh,
fuck?
Nathan,
So
Nathan, no.
we end with terrible decisions made by Stuart and Nathan. Um, but there you go. So, um, but yeah, so that ends the episode. A couple more things I wanted to mention here. I think, yeah, like people, right? This was like very scandalous in the UK, as I mentioned. And I think I also read that some of the queer media out there was like, it's like they didn't mention anything about AIDS during this time, which was like that would have definitely been like the like topic. But I don't know, like this is like, uh, because like yeah, I think part of it. Okay, but like I could see it. I could see arguments for both ways. Like one of the ways is like yeah, like to be a realistic show, you got to mention the realistic things that people are like realistically talking about as a thing.
Sure.
Um, and then on the other hand, especially in like the like 90s and early 2000s, I could see like, oh, the only thing you must mention whenever you do a gay plot line in every single fucking thing is
Uh
AIDS.
huh.
Like you have to mention AIDS. Like
Yeah.
I could see like wanting to break
Yeah.
from that, right? Like, and I think that was much worse um in the 90s. So like maybe like okay, like it is nice to get a queer show where you don't talk about it for like once and you get to talk about these other fucking problems like how everybody's super terrible, right? Um
Uh
and
huh.
that's
Like how everyone is super terrible.
right. This is groundbreaking queer television. You can focus on the queers could be terrible people too. Oh my god. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know exactly where I land on that, but like definitely like another dimension of like what people were talking about with the Queer as Folk show there. Um,
Sure.
but
I mean, this is the first time that I think I've ever cheered on the idea of the bury your gays trope because I want to see Stuart eat it.
like Stuart needs to eat shit because like something and
Like,
not in
it
a
can't
sexy
just
way.
be like, oh no, he took the wrong pill and he died in his sleep. No, he
Right.
needs to feel it. We need some like Mortal Kombat X ray attack, like
Stuart needs to
fatality nonsense. I
mhm.
need him to feel everything. And I want it to hurt. But here's the thing,
Uh-huh.
I know in my heart of hearts that he would not only smile through the whole thing,
Mm.
but he would get off on the whole thing.
Yes, yes, and this would be part of his whole fucking deal. Exactly. See, okay, like I really liked um this UK performer's Stuart because I think he really sells like all of what you just mentioned. Like he is such an asshole. He will like smile through the whole thing. He is really terrible and he's got a lot of bad shit coming back around for sure. Um, but he's got the charisma to like kind of ride it out, like, and so he's gonna use it to the best of his ability and be a huge fucking asshole along the way. I think for me the this performance sold it more than the US version, but like yeah, interesting, super terrible character who I hate so much. Yes, absolutely. Oh my god. Okay, so as always, viewers, I have prepared two questions for us today. The first question is so Martin, if let's say that you are the proud owner of a new gay bar, what do you name it and how do you brand it? And then like maybe some more details about like who it's for, where is it, how is it decorated, things like that.
Oh, okay. I think I would call the bar the Bubbly Sinclair.
Ooh, go
Um,
on.
and Why? Well, Sinclair sounds fancy, and that's gay.
Uh-huh.
And, bubbly is like fun, and that's gay. So, yeah. And what was the other question? Where?
Yeah, like what's its like brand, or like kind of what's it like, or like what's the intended crowd there? What facilities does it have?
Okay, so I would put it literally underground.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
you would have to like lift up a latch in like the middle of a park,
Hell
probably
yeah.
like a dog park,
Okay, okay.
to help out the people with the shit fetishes.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then you go down like a spiral staircase, and as you descend, the staircase gets more and more ornate.
Ooh.
It's like going from beast to beauty. It's like going from the naughty to the hottie. It's like going from you to me.
I'm
And
sold.
I think that, man, like you walk inside and it would be themed after, like, it would be a mix between Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls because of the name
Ooh.
and Morticia Adams from the
Oh,
Adams Family.
yes. Yes.
So like it would be creepy cute.
Okay.
All of the waiters, because I'm gay, I
Hmm.
would have to be all waiters, would be wearing like loincloths that would make He-Man look conservative.
Hmm.
But they would also be wearing like from the waist up, like a vest, a long sleeve shirt, and like the most elaborate suit jacket you've ever seen. Mainly because it would be confusing. And I
Okay.
want it to be a really cerebral experience when you walk into this bar.
Hmm. Hmm.
And by the time you leave, you don't really have a strong idea of what occurred there or why, but it's the mystery that keeps you coming back.
Okay. Okay. Yes. I love it. I'm sold. Absolutely. Uh, let's see. Okay. Did you want to add any more, or shall I describe my own artistic vision, as you have described your artistic vision for a gay bar?
Now
Okay.
you go for it.
Okay. So for me, I do admit that I love a name like these fucking names, like the meat rack or the dog pound or shit like that, right? Right.
God.
But I think I had some time to think about this, and I decided that that was like not the vibe of the bar I actually wanted to make. Where,
Uh
okay,
huh.
so I wanted something that was like had like dance club, but like has some like kind of quiet like chat spaces too. Maybe it has like karaoke bar, maybe something like that. I wanted to be also like a little bit nicer if I can. So like the bathrooms do not have troughs, ideally, as
Oh,
so many
imagine
gay
that.
bars in the fucking around. But yeah, so like I think a vibe like that does not get to be called the meat rack. So I think I'm going to say it's called just like Victor's or something like that, right? Like I'm gonna go with a name like that.
You're
Um,
gonna put your name on this.
Yes. Yeah. Like right. I think
That's
that's the
brave.
tone I know it is, right? But that's kind of the tone I want. Like kind of like smaller, kind of more homey space, like kind of like not as messy, but like yeah, that's I think my vision for a space like this. But yeah. But I love those like disgusting names. Like like the bear trap. Oh. Anyway, um, artistic vision aside, uh, my next
Uh
question
huh.
for Martin, my next question for you, Martin, is, do you have a favorite piece of gay or queer pop culture nonsense? So, like, I'm thinking, so one broadly, this is like Drag Race quotes would count. Leave Britney Alone, I think, would count. Do you have a favorite piece of this, like a favorite meme in gay pop culture or gay adjacent pop culture, queer adjacent pop culture?
Oh, I think my favorite has to be "Love Your Hair, Hope You Win."
What is this?
Apparently, that's from Drag Race. Now,
Okay.
as a person who does not, I say I don't act. Okay, so I don't actually watch Drag Race.
Okay.
My exposure to Drag Race is watching drag queens who would never be able to get on the show, no offense, uh, review episodes of Drag
Good,
Race,
good.
and they will make references to shit because like they know that show backwards,
Yep.
forwards, upside down, up the ass, on
Mm-hmm.
top. It's a really verse experience,
Mm-hmm.
and they they love that line, so I had to look it up, and it's perfect. It's just perfect because it's so
It's so
like
catty.
it's so catty, but also like in the moment it could sound sincere.
Yeah, like love your hair, hope you win.
It's like, girl, like, yeah, exactly. Like, I love your hair, nothing else about you,
Oh my
and I hope you
god.
win. Or even, oh, I love your hair, and they mean it sincerely. "Oh, girl, I hope you win.
You don't know. They
You'll
don't
never
know.
know.
Yeah,
And
mind game time.
that's exactly the amount of harm. Look,
I know you love
it
a
should not
good
be a
mind
secret at
game.
this point that I love doing what? Harm. And any way that you can do harm where the victim is not immediately aware that harm has been done, but the effect has already taken place.
Oh my god.
Love. Love, girl. Oh my god, Victor.
Oh my
Love
god.
your hair. Hope you win.
Thank you. Oh my god. Dear Lord. That's incredible. I will share my own uh moment that I think is seared into my brain, which is the Legally Blonde scene where um the witness says, "Don't stomp your last season Prada shoes at me, honey," which I think that's maybe not like the sort of best like representation that we could possibly have, but um,
Oh,
it's just so
you don't
iconic.
think that that's
It's
you don't
accurate.
think that that's a great model of queer identity?
Oh my god. Or this is the interaction you have with the queer people in your life is this. Oh god. But it is one of my favorites, and Legally Blonde still holds up after however many years, so oh my god.
As a movie? Yes. As a legal case?
Oh
Absolutely not.
my god. Oh, dear lord. Absolutely not. But yes. Okay. Wonderful. So that is those are the questions I had for us today. So viewers, yes, we are coming up on 2 hours of recording. Thank you so much for joining us on our journey through the iconic UK Queer as Folk. Martin, where can folks find more of your work?
Sure, if you'd like to find me, because I've hurt you so much and that's your kink, you can find me at my website at martinbenoit.com. That's MARD as in dog, ENB as in boy, ENOIT.com. You can also follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Mardenigma. That's MARDENIGMA. Or on what else? Instagram at MartinBVO. I am a voice actor, so that's what you're going to find there. And if you'd like to work with me, hit me up.
Awesome.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
and
Yeah.
before we forget, hey, viewer, if you like what you heard today, and I know you did, once you're done ejaculating, it would be fantastic if you could give our little show 5 stars. That helps us in the algorithm. That helps more people find us.
Mhm.
It helps Victor feel like his life isn't a complete disaster.
Please, yes.
So if you can, give us those 5 stars, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you? Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Martin. And thank you, viewers. We will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.